up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Magic.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Rebounded by Carlisle. Brown the pass to Townsend. Here's Brown. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta over Williams. And it's Brown missing. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's blocked by Brown. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Slaughter. Holmes against Brown. Rebounded by Holmes. Here's Battle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
The line for your Magic.
And the first one at the line is good.
2.
And he can't hit the second. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So for the Magic, Richardson, he's checked in for the general. LeGray comes in for the doctor. And it's the Wizard in for the waiter. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
We've got Prez. Brown out there with the closer. Then there's Blunt, and it's King at the 3 slot. And it's Brown missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Hilliard. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown, good. He's got 11. 1:33 left here in the second. Here's the Wizard. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Hilliard. He's looking for Williams and finds him. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brown uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. Gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Williams against Brown. Now here's Williams. T right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it to Sloan. Brown outside. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's the Wizard. To the paint. Here's Richardson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the Magic. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team, Ernie. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes, and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this one, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, Knocker out there with the general. Then there's Buckets. Then it's Williams. And it's Battle in at the small forward position. Poked away. The kick out to Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. Brown against Bledsoe. Slaughter. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Good D by Bledsoe. Magic leading by 3. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Holmes finds Bledsoe. Off with the layup. 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Battle passes to Holmes. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Carlisle passes to Brown. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Holmes.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
The shot's good. The Generals got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Magic. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. From the stripe, here's Gilbert. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw. The Waiters shot.
Substitution for the away team.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Magic up by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. We've got Brown. Prez out there with Tiny. Then it's King. And it's Lowry in at the center position. Bledsoe right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Magic. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Magic leading by 9. Richardson outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Brown. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Richardson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Lowry with the rebound.
So there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Brown dishes to Lowry. It's hauled in by the Magic. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Bledsoe. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Brown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The closer's checked in for King. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Brown, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them. Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's not going to go for him.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin.